How to be a redhead. Looks are important in today's world, and a person's hair can say a lot about them. In recent years, red has become a very popular hair color, and redheads are known for being fiery and fun individuals. Being a redhead means changing your hair color if you are blonde or brunette and developing a spunky attitude. Method 1: Dyeing hair at home. 1. Pick a brand. The two most popular red dye brands are Schwarzkopf and L'Oreal, but a trip to your local drugstore beauty aisle will reveal dozens of reliable and affordable dyes. This step can be overwhelming since there are so many options. Read the descriptions on boxes that grab your attention. Decide if you want semi-permanent dye or permanent dye. Semi-permanent dye lasts about 4 weeks, and permanent dye lasts about 6. If you have trouble deciding, try looking up different brands on Google. Who has the best reviews? Watch out for allergies. Some people may be allergic at home dye, so if you've never dyed your hair before, place a small drop of dye on your skin before dyeing your hair. If there is no reaction, you're good to go. 2. Choose a shade. The most important part of being a redhead is getting that perfect shade of red. Many sources caution against changing your hair 2 shades lighter or darker at home. If you want a very drastic change, consider going to a salon. Take your time in the store aisle picking a color. Think about how drastic you want your color to be and what different shades of red look like with your skin. The rule of thumb is the darker your skin, the darker your shade of red should be, but it is really up to your personal style. If you're already a redhead, choose a color that is different from your natural color. This way, the difference is noticeable. If you're strawberry blonde, go more ginger. If you're deep red, try auburn. Brunettes will have a hard time going lighter than their natural hair color. If you have brunette hair and do not want to bleach it, choose a shade of red just as dark or darker than your natural color. If you have lots of white hair, consider going to a salon instead of using an at-home dye. Each red pigment attaches differently to each white hair, and only a professional can make this into an even color. At-home dyes look especially natural on those with blonde hair. 3. Dye your hair. Follow the instructions on the box. The steps for dyeing your hair will vary from brand to brand, so read and follow the instructions carefully. At-home dyes often come with all the materials you need, such as gloves. They should also include anything you need to mix with the dye itself. Gather a few old sheets or towels to cover your clothes and floor just in case dye drips anywhere. Dyeing your hair should take about 45 minutes, but it depends on how quickly you can get the dye in your hair. Asking a friend for help speeds up this process. They can also reach parts of your scalp that you cannot. Don't rush through the dyeing process, this might cause you to miss parts of your hair. Immediately wipe any drops of dye that fall on your skin, as these drops will stain your skin. Longer hair may require 2 boxes of dye. Method 2: Going to a salon. 1. Choose a salon. When deciding on a salon, there are a number of things to consider, including cost. Hair salons can charge anywhere from $80 to $200 or more to dye your hair. Figure out how much you are willing to spend. Some people prefer to pay extra and go to a fancier salon, but others prefer more humble salons. A simple Google or Yelp search of your area will reveal dozens of different locations. Call many different salons to get the price you're looking for. Read online reviews of the salons. Which salon has mostly positive feedback? Scope out the location. Notice if the salon looks clean and well organized. 2. Find a hairdresser. Now that you've settled on a salon, tell the person running the front desk what you are looking for. They know the employees and can make you an appointment with the stylist best suited to your needs. You can even ask for someone who is talkative or quiet so you'll be at ease during your appointment. Schedule the appointment on your day off or when you have a lot of free time. 3. Go to the appointment. During this time, you will decide what shade is right for you. The hairdresser can recommend what color fits your wants and needs best. Remember to ask lots of questions regarding how your hair will come out, how often you need to return for touch-ups, and if there's any aftercare needed. Before you go, ask how long you will be there. Dyeing hair can take as little as 1 hour, but as long as 4, depending on how much work your hair needs. Ask your hairdresser what each shade will look like with your natural hair color. For example, brunettes may need to bleach their hair if they want a neon red, but blondes may not. Any hairstylist can give you more information on what the dye will look like once it is applied. Bring pictures of cuts and colors that you like. Take your phone or a book since dyeing hair can take several hours. Method 3. Caring for red hair. 1. Keep your hair vibrant. This only applies to those with dyed red hair. Becoming a redhead means you have to keep your hair looking vivid, and this involves touch-ups when your hair fades. There are many steps to caring for dyed hair, and this is the most important. If the shade of red you chose is very different from your natural hair color, be prepared to dye your hair again every few weeks. Touch up your roots as needed. Walking around with roots showing can be embarrassing unless that is the look you are trying to achieve. Check your hair every few days for fading. Remember that semi-permanent dye and permanent dyes last 6 weeks at the most. Set up an alert on your phone that keeps track of when you need to dye your hair. Ask a close friend that you see often to alert you if he or she sees any roots showing. Keep an extra box of your at-home dye handy just in case you need to dye your hair but cannot get to the store. 2. Select the right products. If you're already a redhead, buying products that protect red hair will make your color naturally more vibrant. There are shampoos and conditioners made specifically to protect red hair. If your hair is dyed, invest in a gentle shampoo and conditioner to make the color last longer. Remember, red dye is notorious for fading quickly. Now that you're a redhead, pay attention to what hair products you buy even more than you already did. Notice which products are made for dyed hair. Don't overuse hair products to avoid damaging your hair and color. 3. Protect your hair from the sun. Sun exposure is known to be damaging to hair in general. Now that you have dyed hair, staying out of direct sunlight for long periods of time is essential. Red hair pigments are particularly sensitive to the UV rays from the sun. Find a cute hat or scarf to protect your hair from quickly fading while still remaining stylish. If you're going on vacation, remember to avoid sunbathing so your hair does not get dry. Certain shampoos have sunscreen in them, which will help your hair to fend off harmful UV rays. 4. Adapt your shower habits. Many at-home dyes recommend that you don't shower for the first few days after dyeing your hair. This will cause the color to fade, especially semi-permanent dyes. Not washing your hair every day is another good idea. Also, cold water is best for washing colored hair. This may be uncomfortable at first, but using cold or at least lukewarm water on your hair is guaranteed to prolong the color. Method 4. Acting like a redhead. 1. Be spunky and fun. Redheads only make up about 2% of the population. Since you are part of the fiery few, you can act like it. Redheads are often thought of as outgoing, fun, and vivacious. Look to redheaded celebrities for inspiration. They include Lucille Ball, Seth Green, and Emma Stone, all individuals with vibrant personalities and unconventional senses of humor. Show your quirks. Have you always had a secret affinity for wearing rainbow socks? Now is the time to go for it. Go to a party where you can dance and be the center of attention. Make new friends to expand your social circle. 2. Act confident. Allow your hair color to give you an ego boost. Be sure to exude confidence in everything you do. Body language is the key when being confident, so sit straight, smile often, and be friend to other people. Although confidence comes from within, having a fabulous red hairdo is a sure way to inspire yourself to be more self-assured and upbeat. 3. Don't be a stereotype. People commonly present redheads as competent but temperamental. Don't let your confidence overpower your manners. Always be respectful of other people and their feelings. If you find yourself wanting to make fun of others who are less confident, take a step back from the situation and ask yourself how the other person might feel. 4. Research redheads. Did you know that red hair is a recessive genetic trait, or that 13% of the people in Scotland have red hair? Develop your knowledge of redheaded culture. Redheads even have their own holiday. Becoming a redhead means you are part of a larger community. Find out as much as you can about being a redhead and become more involved with others like you.